pregnant with twins, and their future stepmom posted on social media that she was expecting babies the non-traditional way, so I moved states away. My ex Joe and I dated for 3 months before he went back to his girlfriend Kim. It wasn't dramatic, we just weren't compatible. 2 weeks after we broke up, I found out I was pregnant. At my first ultrasound, they told me it was twins. I called Joe immediately because that felt like the right thing to do. He was absolutely thrilled. Turns out Kim has severe fertility issues, and doctors told her she'd likely never carry a pregnancy naturally. Joe had always wanted to be a father, so finding out about the twins was like a dream come true for him. Getting back together was completely off the table for both of us. We were adults about it. He stayed with Kim, and I prepared to co-parent. That's when Kim decided she needed to be involved in everything. She called me 2 days after Joe told her about the pregnancy. She wanted to meet at their house to discuss the baby's future. I thought it would be a normal conversation about custody arrangements. I was so wrong. Kim had an entire notebook prepared. She told me she wanted to be at every single appointment because she would be their stepmother. Then she started listing demands. I needed to do a home birth so the transition would be easier. I had to exclusively formula feed so they could take the babies half a week from birth. She wanted 1 boy and 1 girl, as if I could control that. And then she said the twins should call her mama since they'd be calling me mommy anyway. I stared at her for a solid 10 seconds. Then I told her I would make the best medical decisions for my body and my children, and I left. Joe followed me to my car apologizing, saying Kim was just emotional about her infertility. I told him to handle his girlfriend, but Kim didn't stop. She texted me every single day. What did I eat for breakfast? Was I taking my prenatal vitamins? Why wasn't I exercising more? She sent me articles about optimal fetal development. She complained constantly about how unfair it was that her job wouldn't give her maternity leave for my pregnancy. The genetics counseling appointment was virtual, and somehow Kim got the meeting link instead of Joe. She took over the entire call, trying to discuss her family's medical history. The counselor had to politely explain that only my genetic background mattered since these were my biological children. Kim argued that as the future stepmother, her genetics were relevant for bonding purposes.
Click the link in my profile to watch the exciting follow-up.